Terrifying catastrophic failures caught on camera. From the haunting echoes of the Chernobyl nuclear disaster to the tragic Space Shuttle Challenger explosion, the Deepwater Horizon oil spill, the Boeing 737 MAX crashes, Fukushima Daiichi nuclear meltdown, and the Titanic sinking, here are 6 catastrophic failure stories. Number 1. Chernobyl Disaster, 1986. The Chernobyl nuclear power plant tragedy haunts us with its nuclear energy risks. A late-night safety test at reactor number 4 of the Chernobyl power plant in Pripyat, Ukraine, exploded due to design defects and operator mistakes on April 26, 1986. The reactor's RBMK design, which lacked a containment structure like Western reactors, caused steam pressure to build up during the test due to an unanticipated power spike. The reactor's graphite-tipped control rods jammed instead of shutting down. A steam explosion damaged the reactor building when the reactor power output increased dramatically. The explosion delivered iodine-131, cesium-137, and strontium-90 into the environment. Acute radiation illness killed 2 plant workers and hospitalized several others. Long-term repercussions included the displacement of hundreds of thousands of people from polluted areas, increased cancer rates, and environmental harm. The Chernobyl accident revealed the Soviet Union's safety culture, communication, and reactor design weaknesses. It re-evaluated nuclear safety worldwide and shaped international nuclear legislation. Number 2. Space Shuttle Challenger Disaster, 1986. The Space Shuttle Challenger catastrophe is a tragic example of disregarding safety for development. The Space Shuttle Challenger was destroyed 73 seconds after liftoff on January 28, 1986, killing all 7 crew members. Right solid rocket booster O-ring seal failure triggered the accident. Cold temperatures caused the O-ring to leak hot gases, destroying the external fuel tank and breaking the shuttle. NASA's decision-making and culture were exposed by the Challenger catastrophe. It showed the management ignored engineers' cold temperature O-ring concerns. NASA's safety measures were overhauled after the accident, preventing future mishaps. Number 3. Deepwater Horizon oil spill, 2010. Cascading drilling and containment failures caused the Deepwater Horizon oil disaster, also known as the BP oil spill. The Deepwater Horizon oil rig sank 2 days after an explosion in April 2010, releasing oil from the Macondo well. A cement seal failure, a blowout preventer failure, and a pressure test misreading caused the explosion. Failures caused oil and gas to rise up the well, causing the explosion and fire. Over several months, 4.9 million barrels of crude oil spilled into the Gulf of Mexico. Marine life, coastal ecosystems, and the local economy were devastated. Complex and expensive cleaning. The Deepwater Horizon accident exposed offshore drilling safety and governmental control. It also raised concerns about offshore oil drilling and emergency response strategies. Number 4. Boeing 737 MAX crashes, 2018 to 2019. The fatal disasters of Lion Air Flight 610 in October 2018 and the Ethiopian Airlines Flight 302 in March 2019 revealed serious design and execution problems with the Boeing 737 MAX. MCAS malfunctioned in both collisions. MCAS automatically adjusts airplane pitch to prevent stalling. However, an erroneous sensor reading might cause the system to continuously push the aircraft's nose down, making pilots lose control. In both disasters, the aircrew was unable to correct the MCAS inputs, causing the planes to crash and kill everyone on board. Boeing misinformed pilots about the MCAS technology and its hazards, according to investigations. The aircraft's aviation certification procedure has aroused concerns. After the disasters, the Boeing 737 MAX fleet was grounded globally and aviation safety standards were reviewed. The aviation industry learned from these tragedies to prioritize openness, pilot training, and safety evaluations in new technology development. Boeing suffered major legal and financial consequences. Number 5. Fukushima Daiichi nuclear disaster, 2011. Natural and human-induced forces caused the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear tragedy. The Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power plant was damaged by an earthquake and tsunami on March 11, 2011. The earthquake cut power, including backup generators needed to cool reactors. Multiple reactors lost cooling, leading fuel rods to melt down. Hydrogen gas accumulation caused reactor explosions. Communities were evacuated when radioactive materials were spilled into the environment. The catastrophe highlighted concerns about nuclear power plant safety, emergency planning, and long-term health repercussions. Nuclear safety and emergency response systems were reassessed worldwide after Fukushima. It also made several nations rethink nuclear power and seek other energies. Number 6. Titanic sinking, 1912. RMS Titanic's disaster symbolizes arrogance and nature's hazards. The Titanic, an unsinkable luxury liner, hit an iceberg in the North Atlantic Ocean on April 15, 1912, killing almost 1,500 people. Failures caused the calamity. The ship lacked safety precautions like enough lifeboats for all passengers. The crew's response to the iceberg sighting and communication with passengers worsened the evacuation confusion and terror. The Titanic catastrophe showed the necessity for strict maritime safety standards, including ship design, crew training, and communication. The incident changed maritime rules, making passenger ships safer. Finally, these catastrophic failure tales underscore the significance of proactive safety measures, rigorous risk assessments, good communication, and ongoing monitoring in diverse businesses. Each tragedy has changed legislation, policy, and technology to avert further disasters. Thank you for joining us on this journey. If you've enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you won't miss our future videos.